Hey guys, I just wanted to rant a little bit about Star Trek Discovery. You know, I'm an old-time Star Trek fan. I've been a Star Trek fan. I'm 55 years old, and I've been Star Trek fan since I'm a kid. I mean, I got every iteration of Star Trek. I can remember when Star Trek was hokey and laughable, and I used to get teased for it at school for being a Trekkie and a Trekker. And you know, I mean, I used to makeshift my own insignia with silver tape, and I'd actually wear it to school. So yeah, I'm a geeky nerd, and I used to get teased a lot for it, and had many fights because of it. But anyhow, I just want to say, as an old Star Trek fan, I love Discovery. Now, I didn't love it at first, I'll be honest, but once they brought Captain Pike in, and I started seeing some hints of Star Trek in the show, I started liking it. I liked it so much that, hey, look, went on eBay, found this awesome shirt for 30 bucks. $30, guys. You can have this awesome. It's awesome. It's a beautiful shirt. It's made with great materials. Anyhow, it's not an advertisement for the shirt. But I just wanted to touch base, you know, because I just saw the second to last episode, and I'm pumped. I'm very pumped. I like the direction it's going, but there's some things I got some problems with it, but overall, I like what they're doing. I recently saw an interview with the woman Michelle, that's the co-showrunner now. She actually went back and watched all the original series. She was a little girl. She grew up. She loved the original series. Her and her family used to watch it. So that's good news, guys. That means that someone who actually really loves Star Trek is, you know, has the reins of this thing. As far as Alex Kurtzman goes, I don't care for him. But, you know, I don't like his vision. But I see his influence. But if you can marry the two together and come up with something pretty cool, then it's all right. Because look, guys, it's Star Trek. It's what CBS is producing. By the way, I'm a CBS subscriber. I subscribe to All Access CBS. Yes, and I did it because of Discovery. I did, and you know, you have to give. I mean, I paid for Star Trek all my life, so I figure why not? I mean, one of the plus and bonuses of having CBS All Access is you get all the extra content. Plus, you get every episode of Star Trek. The original series, the animated series, Enterprise, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. You have it all. Now, we don't have the fan films. See, CBS, they dropped the ball for that one. Don't y'all agree, guys? I think if CBS, man, they'd have been a little bit smart. Instead of attacking the fans and the fan films, they could have embraced the fan films. They could have endorsed the fan film. You know, a lot more people would be subscribing to CBS if all Star Trek content was on CBS All Access. I didn't like the idea that Star Trek Discovery is only available on CBS All Access, you know, at first, but it's the times, guys. Most people's on streaming, pays for Hulu, pays for Netflix, CBS, you know. It's worth it. Guys, it's Star Trek. I mean, come on. You know you fork a lot of money over to Star Trek. Come on. If you're a true Star Trek fan, you spent thousands of dollars. I mean, I go to conventions. I'm Star Trek all the way, guys. I mean, my room, I can't show it to you right now, but my room is filled with Star Trek memorabilia everywhere. I could just reach over right here. Ain't this awesome? Star Trek communicator, you know, from the original series. I mean, I'm a Star Trek original series lover, man. I just love it. You know, it's functional.
Connected.
It's connected to Bluetooth. It's just it blows my mind that, you know, I can have these things. Anyhow, I create Star Trek stuff. I mean, right now, guys, watch this. I'm working on creating boots for Star Trek Discovery. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, but yes, I created. I like my little insignias. You know, it's not too bad. Anyhow, but guys, I'm happy. You know, I was a skeptic. I was not opening my heart to Star Trek Discovery because I didn't like the aesthetic. I didn't like the JJ look. I didn't care for that. They kept telling us it's canon. They kept telling us it's Prime. And I think that was a play on words. It is Prime, but it's not canon. But you know what? Maybe it is canon, and maybe it will be. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. Star Trek, I love it. That's just what I'm saying. It's my opinion. What I think the series is getting ready to do is, I think they're going to send Voyager and its crew to the future. And maybe the show will now be a future show, which would be perfect. Then they can have holographic transmissions, and they'll be in Starfleet of the future. And it'll be interesting to see what it'll look like in the future. I don't think they're going to go 1,000 years like everybody thinks. I think that something's going to happen that they're only going to go 400 or 500 years in the future. Who knows? We might even see an Enterprise I or the Enterprise J. Remember when Daniels takes Captain Archer to the future and they're on the Enterprise J, the Universe class ship? Yeah. Well, I'm getting off track. I think, guys, there are countless possibilities what this series could do. I mean, Q can just show up at the last part and go, boom, everything's back to normal. You know, it's that simple. I mean, the writers can do anything. The power of the pen. So I'm optimistic, and because I love Star Trek so much, I want it to succeed. I don't want it to fail. And I know by succeeding, CBS wins. But you know what, guys? The fight's not with CBS right now. We just want Star Trek. I want Star Trek, and I'm enjoying Star Trek. And the fact that I see fan service, and I like the fan service. I do, because you know what? It means they're listening. They listen to our complaints. They might have called us this and that in the past, but guess what? Deep down, they know that we're right. We know what we're talking about, and we know what we want. So just the fact that we see uniforms like this, that's awesome. That's great. I mean, it's very reminiscent of the classic Trek look. I mean, it's a natural progression, So I love Discovery. Now, I didn't care for the first season. There was nothing in the first season that I really liked until the very end when the Enterprise showed up. Then I was like, you heard the music, you saw the ship, and it was a little different. It's a slightly different ship, but hey, in the last episode, when you see it close up, don't it look old? It actually looks more older than the Enterprise from the 60s. I found the weathering of the ship looked like it was more like the NX-01 look. It didn't look like the 60s. The 60s Enterprise looks more updated than that ship to me because of the coloring. It's like different plating. So who knows? We might even get a classic Connie ship in the near future. I am sending letters to CBS, guys, and I'm writing emails. We need a Captain Pike series. They have the ship, they have the model, they have the CGI model, they have the sets, they have the sets created. You think they said they created them sets for 2 episodes? I don't think so. I'm kind of believing that we're going to have a Pike series, guys, because they did talk about several spin-offs. Wouldn't it be awesome? I mean, I don't care for Section 31. I don't. You know what? It's a contradiction in terms. Section 31 is supposed to be secret. Nobody's supposed to know about Section 31. Yet on here on Discovery, everybody knows what Section 31 is. That kind of defeats the... So, So anyhow, that's what I got to say. I enjoy it. Hope you enjoy what I got to say. I know my accent's a little heavy. I'm from Louisiana. I'm way down south in Louisiana, But live long and prosper. And let's look forward to this last episode, the final episode of the season. And let's hope and pray that we get a nice little present to hold us over until season 3. Later, guys. Thank you.